Is my second time going live today, and I'm trying to figure all of this stuff out. And so, what I'm doing is once I figured it out, I thought, you know what? Surely there are other people out there in the world with a neurodivergency that is going through this, and I'm not the only one. So, I've been trying to figure out how to use a different streaming method other than the YouTube live function because when I'm speaking, I don't want there just to be a black background. I wanted some sort of logo, which is the channel's logo or an avatar or something, right? Well, it's been about 4 months, and I've been watching video after video after video trying to figure it all out. And let me tell you, my ADHD brain, my oppositional defiance brain, my dyslexic brain has been struggling. And I know it sounds crazy for other people who are typical to say, wait a second, Restream is one of the most simplest things you can do. It's a website, it's not a program that you have to download like animes or I don't know, CapCut or OBS. You can just literally go on the website, sign up for free, use the standard plan, and then you can just watch a 5 or 10 minute YouTube tutorial and then get it. But what you guys don't understand is being neurodivergent, our brains, we just don't work that way. I could look at a video and they're showing me and telling me step by step. And my brain is taking everything in its power to grasp the first step, trying to follow the triangulation from the first step to the second step, all the way to the last step and back to the beginning. So it's not that easy for us. So let me just walk you through what happened to me. So I saved all of these videos in a playlist on another channel, not even on this channel, but another channel because I wanted to separate them. Now, you might think, well, why would you do that? You need it for this channel, so why don't you save everything all on this channel? Well, my brain is crazy. And so because my brain is being overloaded and being overwhelmed, I kind of need to separate things in pieces so that I can get a control on things. So having all of the tutorial videos here on this channel sort of gave me some anxiety. It really did. So what I did was I opened up another channel or an existing channel that I already had, looked for the videos and saved them underneath a playlist. And then I kept watching like a little bit of the playlist. And normally, when my brain just got overwhelmed, what I did was I would just stop. So if it got overwhelmed at 30 seconds, at 2 minutes, at 4 minutes, I just stopped. And then went back to the video when I felt like it. And sometimes it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even 4 weeks. And you might think, in your mind for those neurotypicals might say, why didn't you finish the video? It's not that simple. I was just I had information overload. I was annoyed because I was getting frustrated and I didn't understand. So I just really needed to get away from the screen, get away from that video and just walk away. Whereas a neurotypical person could just finish watching that video and be like, oh, they showed me step by step. I think I can do that now. Or if I watch it and just do it while I'm playing the video, I think I'd be okay. But it just doesn't work like that for us. It really doesn't. Something is just confused up there. The road maps up there are discombobulated. So they're not they're just not all together. So today I had a really strong coffee and I said, "You know what? I'm just going to figure this out. I don't know if there's some chemical going on in my brain or in my body that says you're ready to restream now. Let's go." or if it's because I've been doing a lot of meditation and watching a lot of podcasts about uh, being more intentional and being serious about leveling up. Maybe my brain was like, well, this is one of the ways you can be serious about leveling up. Let's finally sit down at the computer and figure out how to do Restream. I don't know. All I know is today was the day that I was ready to figure it all out. So I sat down and watched those same four videos, not on using my Chrome browser, but I used my Windows browser. Now, I know that sounds crazy to some people, but using it, watching those YouTube videos in my Windows browser seemed easy and seamless, and it was just different. I don't know what it is about like getting away from whatever it is that's stressing me out and giving me anxiety and separating it and compartmentalizing it. I don't know what it is about that in my brain, but I really needed to do that. So the first thing I needed to do was not watch the tutorial videos on this channel. The second thing I needed to do was completely use a different web browser to watch the videos. um And that's what I did. And for some reason, watching it in another web browser, I don't know if it was the colors of that web browser that was making me feel really good and going along with me. I have no idea. But there was something about using that web browser that was the ease of use just made it really easy for all of the wirings to connect in my brain. So I watched about 3 or 4 videos on how to use Restream. And I thought, wait a second, I understand now. And now that I understand, I'm going to go back and watch this same video and follow everything step by step. And at each step that I'm doing, I'm just going to pause that tutorial video. And that's what I did. Now, after I watched all of those videos, I went back to the video in which the person that was doing the tutorial was speaking really coherently, not too fast, not too slow, but just enough where my brain and my eyes could follow him or her without having to think too much or get frustrated when I'm thinking. So if I am level headed while watching a video, a tutorial video, and I'm able to follow along without my brain or my body fidgeting too much or doing too much work to understand without me thinking about it. That's how I know it's a good video for me, for my ADHD, inattentive, hyperactive, dyslexic, oppositional defiance disorder brain, right? And so I went back, I played that video, I paused it, I did the first thing that they told me to do, click the link in the description of the video, create your free account. I created my free account, and then I am like, I don't know, an hour later, I'm now able to stream my very first live with Restream. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for listening to me rant. I am trying to be a stickler for the 10-minute YouTube live videos because I want it to be nice and simple, and I don't want to run on too much. I just want to be concise and get my brain to organize my thoughts, categorize them in a particular way that I'm able to, say them to you and prioritize the thoughts that you need to hear quickly and most importantly. So I hope that helps someone out there. If you are a person that struggles to understand tutorial videos, or maybe you're a person that struggles in school and you're not able to grasp something the first or second or even the third time, or even the first semester taking a class or even starting a new job, maybe the typical training that they give just doesn't apply to us. We're just slow, to learn. We have a longer and deeper learning curve. I just want you to know you're not alone. Okay, come and join the club. Come and hear my rant on these lives. They're only 10 minutes long. And I just want you to know that doing this, talking to you guys is helping me. And my therapist, I also have a therapist that I talk to about these things that helps me, and I'm also on medication. So if you're a person that suspects that you might have some sort of neurodivergency going on, if you didn't catch my first video was about going to your doctor, asking them for a referral, or literally just telling them what's going on with you. And then sometimes some doctors will say, okay, I understand what you're saying. Here's what I recommend, without you actually coming out and saying, hey, can you refer me to someone for a psychological evaluation? And then once you are able to do that and you go to a psych doctor and they tell you, hey, you were just a little stressed. Don't worry about it. You didn't understand something that's very typical. Or they might say, well, there are some neurodivergencies, and this is the reason why you're able to or not able to grasp certain things as quickly as some people, or you're even able to grasp it much quicker than other people. But here is how you're having some difficulty in your everyday life, and this is what we offer. We offer some holistic things, some meditation, some classes, some cognitive behavioral therapy, or even prescription medication or holistic vitamins and supplements. Whatever it is that you need to do to get the help you need so that you can succeed in your daily life, I'm an advocate for. So I just wanted to make this video for you guys today and let you know that you are not alone. Watching something as simple as a 10 or 20-minute video that goes really slowly, step by step, is difficult for someone like me to understand. And if you are a person who has had that struggle in the past, I want to say welcome to the club. If you enjoy more of my rants and these type of conversations, like the button so that the algorithm can recommend more videos. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, so that you can be notified when I go live. And guess what? I want to tell you thank you for everyone listening, and I'll see you on the next live.